links.
The big question, could something have been done to avoid death and injury today on that bridge? The KOMO investigators have found no significant safety or equipment violations in the last 2 years for either the bus line or the duck boats. Investigator Jeff Burnside examines two issues that will most certainly be getting close scrutiny in the days ahead.
The narrow lanes on the Aurora Bridge leave little room for error. But in 1998, after this bus careened off the bridge, there was a plan to install a barrier down the middle. It's unclear why it never happened. Keith Kessler was a lawyer in that case.
Well, I'd like to see the citizens of the city of Seattle rise up and ask SDOT to get back to the drawing table, pull up those plans from back in 2002, and install that Jersey divider on the Aurora Bridge so that no one else is killed.
City leaders now say they'll consider it.
It's definitely something that we're going to take a good hard look at in the coming days and weeks.
Austin Porter has a different take on the collision. Can you see him on his motorcycle in 2012 before the duck bolt rolled right over him? The driver of the vintage military amphibious vehicle just didn't see him.
What they were originally designed for and what they're currently being used for now are very different things. And so I just think they're dangerous.
But federal regulators found no recent serious issues with Ride the Ducks Seattle.
It's horrifying.
Owner Brian Chasey says his drivers know not to let tour guiding hinder safe driving.
Are you concerned that your driver may have been gesturing or observing or giving the tour?
No, we train and train and train. In fact, when we go over the Aurora Bridge, we put our flashes on, we slow down, and we make sure that we don't have any incidents on that bridge.
The National Transportation Safety Board, which has taken over the investigation, will examine closely both of those buses, the wheels, all the equipment. They'll interview the drivers and eyewitnesses and take a closer look at the conditions on the Aurora Bridge, narrow lanes and high speed. Their conclusions, though, will not likely come for many months. In Seattle, Jeff Burnside, KOMO 4 News.
Thank you, Jeff. KOMO has learned duck tours shut down in another West Coast city, possibly due to new safety requirements. Recently, San Francisco adopted new safety requirements banning drivers from being the tour narrators on tour buses. The company would only tell reporters that it was ending tours due to the city's, quote, challenging business environment.